Isle of Skye, the land of fairies and dragons, where time seems to pause, allowing nature to bloom in its fullest glory. What started as a last minute trip turned into a beautiful time escape from the hustle bustle of the rat race. My heart was so full. It was a happiness I couldn't quite put into words, a joy that seemed to fill every corner of my being. Hi guys, welcome to Scotland. I am today in Fort Williams. Going to I am actually going to Isle of Skye. I'll be there for 2 to 3 days. Actually 3 to 4 days. We took overnight bus from London to Glasgow and then another bus from Glasgow to Fort Williams. And now from here we're going to get a car and then go to Isle of Skye, and then the car will be with us for 3 to 4 days. I think it's very important to have a car when you're exploring Scotland and Isle of Skye area because public transport is not that great. But the car journey was not at all comfortable, at least the first journey from London to Glasgow. Seats were not as comfortable as I was hoping them because I thought it's overnight car, so they will be more cushiony and more reclining, but that was not the case. The second journey was very beautiful because the whole pathway from Glasgow to Fort Williams is so scenic. You see so many waterfalls, you see mountains. Because we're going more north in the Scotland Highlands. So of course the pathway gets more beautiful as you go up north. The moment we reached Fort Williams, the first stop was a grocery store. So we've got stuff for a few days. We are here just chilling for a bit, stretching our legs. We've got a car and we'll head out from here to hostel in few minutes. So far I'm loving Scotland. If you know me, then you know that I love places like this. It reminds me a lot of Norway. So can't wait to explore this place and show you guys beautiful, stunning landscape of Scotland. Though we were supposed to head to our hostel, but being a Harry Potter fan, we decided to take a detour and visit Glefinnan. The moment I reached there, I saw an Indian family making chai and started craving for it. Glenfallen Viaduct is a railway bridge which is made famous by Harry Potter movies. You must have seen this bridge and this train when Harry is traveling from Hogwarts Express. As we started walking towards the bridge, we heard the steam train. Unfortunately, we were too far to get the clear view, but it still looked magical. Filled with the hope to catch the next train, I started making everyone walk really fast towards the bridge. Crowd was heading back and we were the only one heading forward, which was quite puzzling to us. Scratching our head, we checked the time for next train, and that's when we realized that the train crosses only twice a day, once in the morning, once at 3 p.m., and the one we had just heard had been the afternoon train. So we missed the chance to look at the train. The view itself was so beautiful. We didn't regret taking this day route at all. And we are back in our car heading to our next destination, which is 3 to 4 hours away. So I am all ready with my pillow to catch up on my sleep. Couldn't stop ourselves from taking this stop, though it was raining like cat and dog, because the view was spectacular. And we have our photographer and our videographer ready to take some shots for us. Now we are going to cross the famous Isle of Skye bridge, which connects Scotland to the mythical land of Skye. And as you enter this mythical land of Skye, you can feel the change immediately. There is something in the air here, a different vibe altogether. Maybe it's the dramatic landscape, the lush greenery, or the breathtaking scenery all around, but there is no denying that the moment you enter this place, you feel that you've entered the land of fairies. It feels so magical. We reached our hostel quite late and hence straight away headed to the kitchen. So these hostels come with self-catering kitchen where you have all the equipments, all the utensils to cook and eat your food. All you have to do is you have to buy your ingredients, and you can see here these are the spaces assigned to people where they can store their ingredient or grocery. This is the dining area. Thankfully, because we visited the supermarket, we got a lot of stuff. We are planning to cook Maggie because if you're in mountains, you have to have Maggie and some pizza. And I love these kind of holidays where you get to cook together with your friends and enjoy the food together. Our Maggie is ready and we've added some egg for protein. The pizza is also ready and it's now time to enjoy our meal and plan for next day. So it's very important to clean after yourself, clean all the utensils, wipe the dining table, the area you have used for cooking before you leave. Morning guys, it is our day 2 in Isle of Skye. We just freshen up and I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm going to give a room tour, but after some time because it's still because there's a lot of chaos right now. We're actually staying in a hostel. This is run by a family, by a couple. They're very cute. Every room has 4 beds and there is a sharing washroom for girls, separate for girls and for boys, but everything is very clean. Even the washroom was very clean. Today the plan is we're going to see a few places, and thankfully it's very sunny. It's so beautiful. It's very sunny today. It's gonna rain for some time, but mostly it's gonna be sunny, so we will have a good day today. Now let me do a quick makeup. But I love these kind of holidays. Tell me, what kind of holidays do you like? Do you like those holidays where you can sit and chill and relax? Or do you like holidays where you have a backpack and then you hike, you go outdoors? So we now have to check out of this hostel because it was not available for today, but tomorrow we'll again check in into this hostel. Let me give you a quick room tour. This is the main door. We have got 4 beds like this, some storage area on both the side, and this was my bed, and then we have another bed. But the best part was this window and the view from this window. Look at this. The hostel was running short on staff. They asked us to strip our beds. Also, you're not allowed to take shoes to your room. You have to leave them downstairs as the entire area is carpeted. This place was so mesmerizing that we were all planning to leave our job, move here permanently, and help the old couple to run this place. I think the couple must be in their 80s or 90s who run this place, and yet they were doing everything from cleaning rooms to kitchen to welcoming guests. So inspiring. Just few minutes away from our hostel, we saw the spot where few people had parked their cars as we were looking for a place to enjoy our sandwiches, and we saw this path going up the hill, so we thought we could sit here, enjoy our sandwiches as we look at the view. But then we realized that there was a lake behind the hill which we couldn't see from the road, and we decided to head toward that lake because you always find these hidden and amazing gems when you take off road. And What an amazing place to enjoy our breakfast. Enjoying my favorite sandwich with my favorite person in this magical place feels so surreal. Moments like these makes me so grateful to universe. While a videographer is getting his drone ready to take some shots, I decided to do something crazy. Yes, I am getting into water because why not? But did you notice that as I was getting nearer to the lake, it was getting windier, as if the wind is maybe warning me or probably inviting me to experience something extraordinary and magical. Our next stop was Kilt Rock. So, this area was shaped by volcanic activities millions of years ago, maybe at the time of dinosaurs, creating the rugged cliffs and fascinating rock formation. This view was so mesmerizing, and the water was so blue you could literally see the stone inside. However, there was supposed to be a waterfall which we couldn't find until we went to the other side and saw this magnificent melt waterfall which took our breath away. In the next clip, if you listen carefully, you will hear a background noise. So, this is haunted melody that is created by wind. As we were crossing this charming town called Portree, which is actually the capital and the largest town in Isle of Skye, we decided to stop here for some lunch. And I saw a really cool and fun shop called the Highland Cow Shop. It was actually a cafe in a shop, so we decided to give it a try. It had a very cozy vibe, and it seemed they were obsessed with cows.
कैसी है बहुत ही very yummy.
I also bought these cute earmuffs from the same place, which was definitely an impulse buy. So bought some books, and I so wanted to buy this butterfly necklace. I don't know why I didn't buy it. So because there are very narrow roads in Isle of Skye, you'll see this board for passing place. These are small pull-off areas specifically designed for vehicles to pass each other. Our next destination was Fairy Pools. It's a series of crystal clear pools and you have to do a little bit of hike to reach there. I saw this place in one of the reels and people were actually swimming in the pool, so which looked really interesting. So I forced my husband and my friend to add this into an itinerary and I had my swimsuit and everything ready for swimming in the pool. Do you know why these are called fairy pools? Well, Isle of Skye is a very mystical place and local believe that these pools were once favorite gathering place for fairies. They used to take bath in these pools. Hence, it is very auspicious to touch the water. And whether you believe in these tales or not, you do experience a completely different energy and vibe here. You do feel that there is something magical about this place, and maybe fairies do visit them even today. As expected, I couldn't gather the courage to swim in this cold, freezing water, and it was raining and nobody else was swimming. But at least I got to wash my face, and it was so refreshing. Maybe this water did change me in some way. I felt so surreal sitting here in this weather, in this landscape. Scotland trip has literally changed me in so many ways. But this was just the first part. You will see more amazing, extraordinary landscape in part 2 as we do some crazy hikes in Scotland's brutal weather and see some mind blowing sceneries and landscapes.
Scotland!